Mary, we really need another segment for this week. I think we're just out of options.
Maybe we could do an interview?
That's a pretty good idea. In fact, I think I know a guy.
Good afternoon, Gettysburg. I'm your host, Bryce Bladen.
And I'm your other host, Bennett Hudson, and welcome to none other than the Warrior W.I.RE.
So, Bennett, I heard that there was a Halloween parade this week.
Yes, that is absolutely true. There was one on Tuesday, and it went all the way through the square and also to the middle school. And it was a really fun, cool thing to watch if anyone went. Sadly, I did not attend.
Yeah, I didn't go either.
But I heard a lot of good things about it, and we do have a segment on the parade, so let's jump right into that. And then after that, I'll mention the fact that you are. Now, that looked like a really fun parade, I'm not going to lie. Now, Mr. Bryce, I know that this is your first time being in front of the camera and being live to the whole school. How do you feel?
Well, it's a little bit nerve-wracking, to be perfectly honest. Like, once you start, it's like your nerves are that high, but once you get flowing and you're into the show, it's like just normal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can never get over the first parts of starting the show. It is very nerve-wracking, but we are able to hold our composure. Now, today we have something very special for you guys. What do you think it is?
Well, I heard that there was a very special interview with one of the former Warrior W.I.RE crew members.
Yes, this is true. We have a Warrior W.I.RE interview with the only one that exists, Mr. Jayden Hughes. Now, Jayden Hughes is very special to the Warrior W.I.RE. He is the one that came up with the idea of the Warrior W.I.RE, and he is the one that mainly executed and wanted Warrior W.I.RE to become a physical thing. He is kind of like the father of Warrior W.I.RE. He has done many things to get the Warrior W.I.RE up and running, and last season was a very phenomenal season for his last season and his first season. But with that out of the way, we have the interview with Mr. Hughes, so let's just begin it.
All right, Gettysburg, it is the moment I think a lot of people have been waiting for, me especially. We have my old boss, the founder of the Warrior W.I.RE, Jayden Hughes, who has visited us in the old Gettysburg. Jared, how are you, man?
I'm doing pretty well. How about yourself, Connor?
I'm doing good. It's always good to have a former boss here.
Thanks for having me back.
Of course.
It's good to be home for a couple days, yeah.
Yeah, so you're in college now.
That's
Davidson
true.
University.
College, yeah.
How is college?
College is great. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. I'm staying busy as always, but classes are going really well, and I'm really having a great time down there.
That's great to hear. So, oh, go ahead.
So, have you been keeping up to date with the Warrior W.I.RE since you've left?
Absolutely. Yeah. It's been very fun to watch when you guys upload to YouTube. My former castmates and I all got together on a group FaceTime call and watched the inaugural episode when it was up on YouTube, which was very very fun to get together with everyone on that platform and then kind of watch what you guys were doing with our little project. And so that's been really fun. Yeah, and obviously I've been in touch with Connor a little bit and Jayden, talking about some things. Like if there's a little bump along the way, no problem.
Absolutely.
But they've been doing really well on their own. It's been great to see it continue.
Oh, thanks a lot. So, I heard that you are doing a little bit of this similar type-esque thing at Davidson, a radio broadcast show.
Yeah, so the W.I.RE brand has continued to North Carolina. I definitely wanted to keep up doing interviews and that kind of stuff, and the opportunity came to host a radio program on our college's channel. So I every Monday 8 to 9 on WALT1610.com. You can listen online.
Link in description.
I host the Wildcat Wire. So far, I've had a couple of great interviews. We've only done 4 episodes so far, but I've talked with a group of seniors that made a music video and wrote a song about one of our dining facilities, which was actually a response to, if you don't know, Davidson College was the home of Steph Curry before he went to the NBA. So I did an interview with them. They did, Steph Curry, when he was there, made a music video about our one dining hall, and these guys 10 years later made a response video to that. So it actually got Steph's attention, which was cool.
Wow.
And so I talked to them about making the video and the process behind that and how that their kind of like fame has come about the past couple of weeks. I've also talked to the Davidson College athletic director, who is brand new, and talked about the process of he was working for the NBA before this, and coming back to his alma mater was pretty cool. So so we're just 4 weeks old, but I also bring in a bunch of my other freshman teammates and do segments with them and stuff like that. It's all over radio, but it's been a lot of fun. It's been a different platform, a little lower stress because I'm not on camera. Don't need to prepare as much, but it's just been a lot of fun to keep up that creative outlet a little bit.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, sounds like you're doing great in college.
Thank you.
So how has high school, Gettysburg, really prepared you for success in college?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the thing I notice most, like when I come back here and I'm talking to a couple of my former teachers, is how much the things that they taught me in class I am using in my studies at Davidson. Especially like in English class, I always say, would Mr. Turner fail me if I turned in this essay? And if the answer is yes, which it will probably be yes, what can I do to make sure I get that grade? And so I definitely am always going back and thinking of those rules that the teachers here taught me, making sure that I'm putting my best foot forward there. And I think that another thing, more so than just academics, because I learned a lot here, keeping up with current events. Obviously, we talked with Mr. Sondheimer earlier today.
That's great.
A lot of different things academically. Also, just embracing opportunity here. I think that Gettysburg High School gave me a lot of opportunities to do different things. And I think that as a student, being able to embrace those opportunities and make the most of it really, really helped. And that has taught me in college even more so, just to be yourself and embrace those opportunities, and you'll have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So, do you have any advice for us who are still working on the Warrior W.I.RE?
Oh man, well, just keep doing what you're doing. You know what I mean? I will say, when we started out, I guess like over a year ago now, we didn't really have a plan of what we thought it was just going to be a Friday morning announcements show. And so I think, we weren't totally sure what we were doing. And then throughout the year, we kind of found our voice and found what we wanted to do. So just keep working to find your own style, find your own voice. I've been keeping up with it a little bit. Like the show especially the editing has been very impressive. Like I've been very impressed with that. And I think what I've really noticed is that you have found a different style, a different voice than what we did. And I think that that's really important. Make it your own. And so keep working to find that new style and what you want to do, and I'm sure you'll do great.
Awesome. Well, Jared, sounds like you're doing great, man.
Thank you.
We're really proud of you, obviously. Swimming's going good?
Swimming's going really well.
Awesome.
Yeah, I had a meet in Georgetown on Saturday, and so that's why I was able to come back for a couple days before classes started on Wednesday. So yeah, it's swimming's going very well. That's another thing that high school really prepared me for was, of course, Coach Turner leading us on the swim team. I was very thankful to have that opportunity and then to continue that into college. That's been great.
Well, thank you so much for returning.
Absolutely.
It's been a pleasure.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Very great to see you. Thanks for having me. It was great.
This might not be the last time we see Jared. Hopefully.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Who knows?
Maybe not.
But
maybe though.
Maybe. Who knows?
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it was great to be back in the studio. Great to catch up with some people at Gettysburg. I hope that you guys all make the most of this school year, and I hope you have a great time.
Yep. Let's send it back to the studio.
Well, that was a very great and fantastic interview, with the one and only Jared Hur.
That is true. Now we're gonna give a little bit of sad part here to the show. Sadly, boys soccer came to an end last night. I'm pretty sure with a game against what was the game against?
I do not know. I'm sorry, boys, but you guys did have a very great, fantastic season, and we hope that next year they can pull it off just as good as they did this year. There should be no issue with that. Now, other than that, there are a few things that we do want to mention. There is the football game that is tonight, pink out. Everyone be there. It starts roughly around 6:30, ends close to 10, and it might rain, so bring your rain gear. Bring your pink rain gear so that you're still repping the pink and that you still are protected from the elements. And also, tomorrow, the 27th, from 8 to 10, there is a Mini-thon Zombie 5K run that is being hosted at the high school here at 8 o'clock. So everyone come. It is a very fun, exciting event. I'm going to be dressed up as a zombie, so you don't want to miss that. And also, it really helps out the kids, just any donation and just being there. It really helps us out.
All right, yeah, Bennett. So that wraps up the show today. Pretty great stuff we've heard throughout Gettysburg, just Halloween parade, everything like that. I've been Bryce Bladen.
And I'm Bennett Hudson.
You're watching The Warrior Wire.